Welcome to BBC Podcast. Tapping in with Tunchi again. Got another King's Table.
Yeah.
Got some of the big homies today. I'm gonna let run an intro. Hand it over to JP.
Get on your job, nigga. Motivation. Haters better get on your job. Tell them. Haters get on your job, nigga. Motivation. Sucker nigga, get on your job.
Everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out the merch. Go to introduce our guests. Start off with you. Introduce yourself.
Oh,
Got the homie from the West Coast.
we're gonna use government names or
Nicknames, government names, whatever you want to put out there.
we'll just go by West Coast.
West Coast.
That's cool.
Cool.
To protect the innocent.
We got Dub C in the building.
Yeah.
All right.
You already
Boy
know.
Trey, a.k.a. Pop Son. Back at it.
All right. Today's subject, we're going to roll it. We're going to talk about when it's cool and when it's not, to run it by and step back boundaries and start fucking with the ex again.
As an individual?
As an individual, like your ex baby's mom's, ex-girlfriend, or whatever per se. So, to start off, it'll be, when is it cool? Like, when is it okay in your prime? I mean, all of us, I'm pretty sure we're around the same age. Say back, you're a man in your 20s, you got some 20-year-olds watching this shit. Should they be going back to their ex, or should they, like, not?
For a relationship?
And if they
or on
do,
some
why?
smash?
Why not?
Okay, if they do, only because I would say if it was your fault and she was a good girl and you made a lost something that might have been good, I would say that would be a good reason to go back. But if it was toxic, there's no reason to go back to that. You know? Whether you have kids or not, because it's still bad.
It's going to be toxic if you go back. It's going to stay toxic.
I don't think it's ever okay, dog.
No, never.
No.
For
People will remind you why you don't talk to them, why you shouldn't be around. It's up to you. If you've grown as a person, then you should have outgrown maybe that person.
situation.
Yeah, that person, and gone like, hey, dude, because if you were with me and I was all bad, you're all bad too. Because why the hell were you with me?
You put up with that bullshit.
Why the hell were you with me then? It's okay. It's everybody. I mean, it's
Everybody grows.
Yeah, and I think, but you have to grow up. You can't grow down.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
And
so you're saying that's going backwards then if you fuck with that?
for sure. For sure. Leave it at where it lay. Like, but I mean, that's my perspective. Different, paradigms, and other people are gonna see it differently.
To piggyback off of that, do you feel like some girls see potential in you, and that's why they might have stayed with you while you're fucked up? So they they see you have potential, and maybe that you can be something else.
Or were you just the best she can get at that time until she found something better?
Only they know.
I like to say it's just your turn, honestly. That's how I look at it. I look at it was just your turn. Well, honestly, like, if she comes back, then maybe she just didn't have no other options. Most women should have options, so they shouldn't be coming back.
But
Unless, I guess that speaks highly if you were the best that she had, and she always still tapping with you, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Or you the only one that put up with her bullshit?
That's another thing, too. I think a lot of girls go back if they can take advantage of the simp dude. Like, if they know they can get away with some bullshit.
Like, this nigga didn't let me fucking do this shit, but this motherfucker let me do whatever I wanted.
So some girls, you don't believe, like, see some guys as a project, like, okay.
Like a charity case.
No, like a project. Let's say he's hood, but that's what she wants, but she wants a good guy. So she might want to keep that little bit of hood side in him, but try to transform him to be the family man or whatnot.
Yeah, but how often does that actually work to change the dude?
It has nothing to do with how much it works, but how many girls do it because it's
a
a project.
lot. I say a lot.
Yeah, and I think more girls than guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we look at it, we look at a buck, dude, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You want it or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you're over it, then you're over it.
Yeah.
And chicks, they always want to work on something.
Yeah.
We work on
That's
cars.
true.
Like,
For real.
and it's still bad, dude. I drive a Ford. They got AAA, dog, for sure. Or a homie with a tow truck with another Ford.
For real.
Man, that's crazy.
So I think sometimes chicks see some dudes as a project.
Yeah, I can see
Like
that.
some dudes already like are who they are and they have their standards and they know they can't change them.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
some guy that like he has potential to be that, but also how I want him to
Let me
be,
see if I
low
can
key.
change him.
Yeah.
All right, so let's speak about this real quick. What do you think of the situations more shittier for the male friend that you know, or just associate? You might not even call him a homie, just somebody you knew that they end up fucking around and getting with your ex. What do you think about that?
What is worse?
Yeah, it's more worse for that bitch. It was bad on her part, or it's bad associate. We're not gonna say homie. You don't call him a homie. You just say you know him.
Okay.
You party with that motherfucker. You've been around him, and he obviously knows that you guys used to be together, and then he picks up where you left off.
How do I feel?
Yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about the situation? Shitty dude or shitty bitch?
I'd be like, that nigga want to be me. He wants to be me so bad.
Flattery, yeah.
Man, you corny!
You know what I mean?
No. We have a word for that. That's your penis cousin. That's your penis. I got brother. Yeah, there you go, brother. Yeah, I have homies like that. Though. It's okay. It's fine.
But do they, without them even saying anything though? They don't even ask like.
He's not my homie, so he don't have to ask me.
No, I can't. The story though. Okay, we're gonna change the names.
No, I say don't even shoot. All this shit is edited. I'll cut out what you do.
No, we'll change the names.
Yeah.
To, protect the innocent.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah, there you go.
So one chick that I was messing with, right? She goes and she finds out. This is a long time ago before I was married, of course, right? Yeah. And this chick goes like, she was upset about something. I'm sure I did something, and she was going like, "Oh, what's up? I got bitches too. She's going through her phone, right?
Why do chicks do this?
It's the funniest thing ever, right? Get her phone, bam, bam. She bam, bam. She said, look at him. He's good looking too. And I looked at him. He's a handsome. And I went like this, right? Because I thought I've never been insecure.
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's exactly how I am.
Yeah. That's okay. I can walk away from any situation because I've been in the worst. It's okay. You know, I've left the place with nothing. So she goes, man, pulls it up, and I see the guy, and she goes, I go, oh my God, and I went whoop, and I knew, and I say his name out loud, and she goes like, you know him? And his beautiful wife. The hell's true story. What is he doing with you?
Bitch.
Hey, I lost a little bit of respect for her. Yeah. For her, not for him.
Yeah.
For him, I hit him up.
Did she think that you was hating? Like, no, you lying.
At first, but I told her, yeah.
And she had no idea.
No.
Oh, yeah. No. That means she was the bottom.
No. Player. You know what I'm saying? Player.
Yeah.
Well, when I hit homeboy up, dude, he went like, what? And yeah, we pounded it, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It wasn't something like that.
So you say more faulty to the chick then, more because she knows, she see the room, she see who you associate with.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what? I didn't associate with that man. She didn't know.
Yeah.
No, I just know a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. If I walk away from it, I don't want it no more. So it really don't matter either way.
Maybe it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Maybe depending on the chick, because you meet women that are very nice, beautiful personalities, just not your type, not your type, or not for you right now.
Yeah, very true.
And if the homies because some homies are in a better place or a worse place when you go, this one needs a chick.
Yeah, you thought I was bad. Wait until you get this shit.
Other ones you go like, man, y'all go together. So,
I get what you're saying.
Hey, it is what it is. You know people, but it just. Everything should be up front, because if you're not up front about it, then you can never move from it.
It's an obstacle course, man. The shit drives around, jumping hurdles and shit like that.
Honesty.
I feel you.
Yeah, goes far.
Yeah.
Goes far.
So a thing about honesty. So let's say you're a single guy, and you're dating multiple chicks. How do you feel as a guy to be like, for guys who tell multiple girls like, nah, baby, you're the only one.
Ooh, you're lying, motherfucker.
Compared to the guys that tell girls straight up like, I talk to other girls, and you talk to someone else, it's all right. You keep it over.
Yeah, right.
Do you respect the fact that he has just as many chicks, but he lies?
I feel like
his way to get it. That's it's not like no respect because that's too easy.
That way, that swag. I feel anybody in any state, whether he's like has a lot of money, has a lot of status, or whatever it is, like, anybody can do that because you're just locking that girl down in one little chamber, and you're telling her, hey, look,
you're selling each one the dream.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. That's why I said the whole lovey-dovey thing can't.
No, because you know what the worst part is? Those people never learn because that shit, oh my God, stack of cards every time. Every single time. Homeboys tell me and I go like, be ready.
The heads up, for real.
Be ready. No, not just that. Like, she can do it to you. It's all fair game now. It's all fair game. It don't matter no more. You know what I mean?
Because you can only respect it if she knew. You have to give her the chance to walk away.
Exactly. You give them the option. Because I think in the modern day with technology and all the internet, and it's not like the old days. Like, a lot of chicks are willing to accept it
because
as long as they know,
because they see how the dating pool is. Yeah. If you're the best choice, they might put up with it. That's the thing. But that's the thing. But you have to give her respect enough to give her the choice of whether hey, should I hang out for this shit or should I not?
Or enough rope to hang herself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Tell me the lies.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna play them back on you. Tell me it's fine. Tell me it's fine.
And every guy could agree. When a girl's being deceived is when you get her worst wrath, right?
True.
Oh yeah.
So you're not deception. Like you don't do that. Like they're willing to be like, oh, he told me. You know what I mean? They
honestly, you got to say that. Wouldn't you say that the girl would still respect you because you actually told her the respect is still there.
You gave her the choice to have the choice.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
So youngsters, don't be lying out there. Tell the truth. No need to lie.
Keep it 100. Y'all niggas always saying y'all keep it 100. Keep it 100 all the way around, motherfucker.
That's it. I mean, not everybody's gonna like it, but at least everybody knows.
Okay.
At least everybody.
It saves you the drama.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It saves you a lot. It saves you getting your car painted. It saves you new windows. It saves you a lot of stuff.
Hey, but all right. So what about this? A man, say he's, I don't want to call him mediocre, but just say average dude. Like, he don't got all the money, he don't got all the game. He's like an average guy. Like, girl would walk around with like his average coworker comes through like nothing special about him. He's might not be like the corniest, ugliest dude, but he's in the middle somewhere. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If he actually came up on a good hustle, got an upgrade, or like some type of side hustle and has some good money, is it okay for that dude to leave with his pocket and trick on some chicks a little bit to get the chicks, even though he knows? Is it okay for a guy that's not really that attractive to like trick on some hoes to get the girls in?
Use what you got.
Yeah.
That's fair game.
You said
that's fair game. I'm ugly as shit, dog. I got 5 kids.
Shit, man. You already found.
Hell no.
You already found this Cinderella.
Use whatever you got at your disposal, man. Yeah, chicks do it.
But once you say that like, if he's leading with his pocket and the fun started getting fucked up, then
she gonna be.
But then you gotta realize
she can run.
It's like what do you start your foundation with when you're planting that seed?
Okay, yeah.
You're starting a foundation with trick and money. Then you can't expect no type of different reaction.
But the dude's a dude though. We can't even lie about that shit. Like the fact that
they'll leave with their pocket and be mad when they cheat or
something. But if she's
been tricking the whole
your money, you can't be mad because you started.
But this is why we're having this conversation now, that the dudes don't actually see it as they're tricking and they really think it's real love. And then when shit hits the fan, they don't have no more money, and the girl's kind of like, hey, fuck,
this is okay. This situation is real. There's guys that are tricking on girls, right? Mm-hmm. And there's guys out there just slanging D, and girls are like, "Oh, I give you this much, and I just have him send me some more money." Like you're getting double tricked now.
But what's happening in that state right there is that the dude is just leading by pocket and has no game. He doesn't mentally connect with her in any type of way.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying? So somebody's still dicking her down on the side.
She's still getting what she wants all the way around
because he has no game.
And she getting the money from the simp nigga, and she getting the dick from the nigga that's slanging it.
You started it off.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work.
And then you started it with trick.
But
so
it goes back.
That's why they get stressed out.
It goes back to the girls like the project. That's why they get stressed out,
and then they eat.
Then they get big.
Then they get BBL. And the simple,
you started that way. That's how it's gonna end. Yeah. Like at the end, you're getting used for money because you started it like that. You can't really get mad at that.
But you're making money. That's the answer. That's the answer.
But if you know that, like, you have no other chance, and this is the only way you get female attention, and you go that route, I can't get mad at you.
Nah, if that's your objective,
that's your only way.
Go for it. Yeah, go.
But I say if you do it that way,
it's one.
Use it to get experience. Yeah. Trick out to get experience to be around more women to where you can talk to them on your own later. Don't just be a fucking trick just the whole way and then get used. Like at least use that money to start your experience out and how to talk to females and get that.
All right, well we'll speak up on this then. I mean, even though like y'all two single right now, but I think we all been there when we feel like you right there, you got the right one. Like these dudes been dating, tricking, running through girls, thinking the right one's the right one. Mm-hmm. As a male, how do you speak to another man and tell him like, hey, look, if these 3 qualities right here, if the girl got it, keep her around. Like. What 3 qualities? As like obviously, you already know
it's
like,
tough. But here's the thing:
you gotta see if she's benefiting you.
No. But to do that,
beneficial.
But I don't think you can compare one to another to another to another.
Oh yeah.
The first thing you're gonna have to do is get right with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get right with yourself. Put yourself in a good place so you can take when that good person comes in, you can take it in. Because if not, you're not.
Okay, would you say this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, we all been here, like, been through that, like, long-term relationship, then break up, and then, you know, you see dudes do it all the time. They get one chick and be like, fuck, okay, I'm going to stick with her. So the guys get too clingy. Yeah, instead of dating like a whole bunch of other girls, they get clingy to that one because it's the rebound. Like, what if the guy thinks that one's the right one? Like, would you say should guys go through long term? Say you guys been together 10 years, whatever it is, ex marriages, whatever it was, like, and then bam, you're single now. Should you, as a male, live the single life or just try to find the next right chick?
You should at least try it.
I say try it, but everyone's different.
Everyone's different. Can you imagine then, like right now, like say like, bam, worst case scenario, should marriage hit the fan and shit, something happen, and you got to go back and be single? Like, man, these dating apps, Instagram, everything look different. Imagine what would you do? Imagine being a guy that's been in a relationship so many years. You'd be like, how the fuck can I get back out here and date? What the fuck? These girls ain't even the same.
This dating market is fuck.
You know what? The best advice that I could give is you got to date somebody that's doing things too. You know what I mean? Everybody should be doing, like, you should be able to handle your own finances by yourself, so you can walk out of any situation. Too many people walk into it, they go like, oh, I need her for half the rent. I need this. I need like, no. Don't need each other. So when you need to part ways, if you need to part ways, everybody parts ways amicably. You know what I mean? Everything's cool. But that's, I think number one is financial, dog. You can't be like not stable and wanna like something stable. You know what I'm saying? I told my son, you might have to filter this shit out. I bought him a pack of condoms, and I went, look, fool, these first 3, they're on me, dog. They're on me. Now, after this, I'm on you better be fucking or have some dough, dog. You know what I mean? I'm on, because this shit, it's not good. Like, you always want this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'd hate to see him go that route. You know what I mean? Get some chick pregnant and then bam. And my wife would love grandkids, like, all kinds of dumb shit. But I go like, nah, man. You see them that they're going places. You know what I'm saying? My mom saw it in me, dog, but I was like, the streets was cold.
I get what you're saying.
Do you think that the standards or like the reality of what relationships are nowadays with the whole like internet, is it still old fashioned? Like,
hell no.
Do we have to adjust to like the reality of the world we live in now?
Real shit, like anybody, you say right now, anybody in their later 30s or 40s, like, how the fuck do they, how could you be single right now? Like, honestly, like being like,
I don't know anybody in new relationships now.
Like, everybody's just single, huh?
Everybody either went single or they're still with that person. But I don't know anybody in like new relationships.
Yeah, I would say so too. Because I would say I wouldn't agree.
You see what I'm saying?
But how long now?
In our age?
How long for me?
Yeah,
like 2 years.
Yeah, see, it's like 2 years for him too. Like and nothing. Like, it's just like, I think I'm gonna just stay single. Like,
no, but
because at the end of the day, low key, I don't care. Like,
be selfish, dog.
Dating or getting married does not benefit the man whatsoever.
Hell no.
It does not. I don't know why. Because I don't know, like, every girl has a motive for survival or something. Like, it's hard to come across with a girl that's selfless, that you feel like is really for you. Like, it's hard. That's not. That's like rare.
See, it was rare back in the day, and it's like, fucking damn near extinct now.
This chick got me no matter what.
But why do you?
That's your mom.
Yeah, that's it. Though. Yeah, that's your mom. Though. But like, it's rare to have that feeling. Like, damn.
But it's what, like, you making it sound like what women got an agenda, like, out to get a motherfucker.
No.
It's just like what?
It's a survival. Can you blame them?
I mean, I get it.
Because they want to be taken care of.
There's a little bit of vulnerability there, dog. There's a bit, and I think it's already like in women, you know, even from the Bible. It says took it from a rib. You know what I'm saying? Took it from a rib. That's the side of a man. You know, that way you can protect her. So she's like already coming in like, you know, because she's leaning on her dad, you know, leaning on her mom. She always has, you know, something there. So they need that for the next step.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody strong, somebody like, man, you know what I mean? And it sucks because if they do make more money than you, because that's what I would say. You date a woman that makes more money, you know, but if they do, they might treat you like shit.
Yeah.
But see,
you know, they might just.
I think that depends on the dude. If you like.
I think you have to mentally get in there. I think you have to really show
like
that
I
you can
said,
still
the foundation. If you like demand your respect from the beginning, like, okay, no matter what, if you make more than not, you're always going to respect me as a man. Like, if you set some type of in the beginning, I think you can probably receive that. But I think too many dudes go into relationships and stuff without like thinking that everything's gonna go the way they want it, unless saying like, this is what I don't like.
I'll put it like this way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen our relationships. I say how you lead everything, like. You're the leader of the house. You know what I'm saying? Right. Your girl checks with you. She has her say-sos and shit like that. But last call's through you. Hey, I didn't spend this money real quick. Like, hey, can we spend this? We do that. Right. Like, is it because most men come in there like catering to women, like here, like what do you want, babe, and just and just give like how the dudes like, man, we handle the customers all the time. I know you hear it like, oh man, how much?
Got a phone call today.
Let me ask the wife if we can spend this money real quick, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I say if we get 10 customers in one day, I'm gonna say at least 8 of them say that shit.
They'd be like, all right, how much? All right, let me see.
Let me talk it over with the wife.
Well, they need to know, dog. Then take her with you. Send her because you know what?
Sometimes
you can probably get money out of a woman, like if you explain it and you go, hey dude, this, and this. You know, it's not your nails. We're not gonna do this, you know, in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this one time and it's gonna cost X amount.
Yeah.
Like that's why my wife does the sales.
Exactly.
Because she can relate and she knows that some like sometimes that's kind of where it is. You know what I mean?
Like the women like call the shots like when it comes to the money. I get it.
Yeah, but that dog, to me, you gotta have a little bit of wham. You know what I mean? And if he walked in there, like when I walk into a store, I'm not gonna ask, dog, because if I can't afford it, I shouldn't have walked in.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. But not all men are like that. Like I got friends that have to ask for a price on things that are 5, 10, 20, 100. Yeah, 100. You know, I'm like, man, who cares? Dog? You want it. You want it. I'm not lying, dog. I've been. The worst thing ever is at funerals because everything's gone. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gone. Those last $100 you had, should have spent them, dog. You know what I mean? Because now kids are gonna fight over them. Everybody deserves something. Blah blah blah. Spend it. That's it.
Do you think a lot of guys just leave their woman to handle their finances so they don't have to worry about it?
That's a good strategy.
But if they trust them enough, you know what I'm saying? You know your woman handles this shit like that.
That's a good one. Yeah,
you have to be able to trust it because that's how you know.
Because I lost it. Oh no.
Hey, for real, my man's been through it. Man, I seen him like run through like the bottom part, party part, and now then they like now he happy where he's at. Like, man, I seen him run through this shit.
But you bounce back though.
The bounce back's always better. The bounce back's always, you know, because that's one of those things where there's a plan there, dog. You just gotta follow the signs, go through the cycles, go through the motions. You know what I mean?
That's what I think the dudes are scared of. Like you have to fall. Like sometimes, like let the relationship.
A lot of guys are scared to fail.
Yeah.
All right, wait, hold on a minute. All right, matter of fact, let's speak up on this shit because I know we can relate. Fucking, what would you say for dudes that your ex has passed through, you have kids related that's going through, you know, the ex is gonna get a new man. How do you guys feel about once she gets a new man? Do you have to like install that? Hey, look, we already know how the shit goes. Don't have my kids complaining about the dude, such and such. Don't have the guy telling my kids anything, such and such like that. Like, how do you go about it as a man? Like, obviously you have to let go of your ex. Your ex is your ex-baby's mom. She moves on. She got a new relationship. Right. As a man, you know, there's a lot of dudes out here that'll be like, hey, don't be having nobody around my kids and blah, 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 acting like that punk shit and, you know what I'm saying, acting macho. But and you might not know. She might get with somebody. She might get with that Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? You ain't knowing. You talking too fast.
Or not just that, though. Look, I was raised
be a man and speak to the man and see how the man is.
Yeah, you can get a feel for it, right?
Yeah.
My ex never allowed it, right? But this guy's solid. He's solid as hell. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell he's doing with her. Yeah. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like, other than that, the guys have been, and then what's better than to have another good role model when you're not watching?
That's how I feel.
When you're not, I was raised by my stepdad.
Yeah.
I was raised by my stepdad. I mean, but I got my last name on my back. You know what I mean? But my stepdad's always with me. He taught me everything I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my real dad could teach me a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? My stepdad never said nothing disrespectful about vice versa. That's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've never had like it takes a village. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village, and if it's a positive influence, you shouldn't even have to say it. You know what I mean? Even though you will.
So how'd you go about it then? Like you just silence. You do your thing, chick. I do my thing. Like our kids are our kids. We take care of our kids. Like your kids never complained about them, nothing like that at school.
My daughter likes her mom's.
Poe never said nothing.
No, she likes him. So I was like, he's cool. As long as you're not having any issues. He's not, treating you other than I would. I don't have a problem with it.
Mine, it was a little different. It was a little different. Like the first one was like, that shit was all bad. Because it was all bad because the dude she was talking to, that was a dude she was seeing. We got a divorce. We got and I knew the dude, worked with her. Dun. Yeah.
Okay.
So he came by. She tried to make it like it was all good. Not when I chased him out. Found out real quick. Play that shit. No. But I went that was 10 years ago.
As I said, younger you,
Yeah,
like a lot of
yeah.
people trip out
Yeah.
like sometimes.
Yeah, because I flipped out. That's the guy I don't like.
Yeah.
That's the guy I don't like because that's the guy that always has to apologize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And pay restitution. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like that. Like
yeah.
you know, because I flip out. I
Exactly.
go like, but at the same, it's out of emotion. I don't have those emotions anymore. I just wanted her to make better choices, but I wasn't gonna. It was nothing I was gonna be able to do. I had to let that play out, and that did.
Okay.
That played out. There was a couple. You know, there was a couple through there. I could see why maybe she didn't want me to talk to him because she didn't want me to say some shit.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Gonna be, disrespectful or whatnot, and I wouldn't have, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's not very manly, dog, to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing is a man can't gossip, dog. You can't do that shit. You know, if you got something to say, you say to that man when you get a chance, appropriately. No cuss words, no
Talk to him
threats,
straight up. I feel
no
that.
threats. Man to man. You know what I'm saying? It was easy. I went like, hey, dude, I have daughters. You have a daughter. Heh. You know, like
I get you.
don't treat her like you would treat them. And real talk, good to them. Don't worry. I worry more about her than him. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff. I got lucky. I got lucky because those are girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other girl. I mean, that's my other baby mama. Dude, she's tough as nails. She don't play no shit, so I don't really worry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like somebody. From Watts, dog. Okay. Somebody does some shit, she's gonna. I don't have to do shit. So.
Okay. So what would you guys recommend for a dude that's like, if your kid actually complained about the dude, how would you address it? You speak something to your ex, or you say something to him?
Depends on the situation.
Yeah. Depends on the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a situation. Say your ex is disciplining your child. Your child is getting a little crazy, mouthing off back to mom's, and the dude steps in
And does what though?
and just gets up on your kid, like, hey, don't talk to your mom like that.
Yells
blah, blah,
or put
and
hands
yells
on
at her,
her.
Well,
up in
my
her
kid
face,
shouldn't be
like,
talking to
trying
their
punk
mom
her.
like that. So I would be like, as long as you don't touch my kid. But if you're being an adult, like I would check her if she's talking to mom like that. You did the same. I'm not gonna be like, oh, why the fuck you doing that? Because I'd be like doing the same thing if my child talked back to their mom. So I respect it. You don't have to, but thanks for it. You know what I mean? But don't touch my child.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's kind of where you draw the line, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, there's also been in those situations, dog. Yeah, I've been in those. But the biggest thing is like what my ex did is she got me on the phone. Got me on the phone, put me on speaker, and
That's the same shit.
and that's why I said, I'm like, hey, get your ass in the house. Don't be fucking screaming. Relax. You want me? And I'll go pick your ass up. That's it. I always tell my kids, I go like, dude. Anything happens, you call me. I'll pick you up. We'll figure it out in the morning. We'll figure. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you ran over somebody. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. If you need time, you need time. I'm like, I'll go pick you up. Go to a safe place, and then that's it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then just don't say too much shit. But yeah, that does happen. Kids mouthing off, and I mean, sometimes you might be happy about it. Like, yeah, I would, dog. Like, I'll hear my kids say some shit, and I'll go, I would say this shit too.
Because their mom is.
Because they're fucking right. Because they're fucking right.
True,
Dude,
true.
I'm on my way to TJ yesterday, right? I got to go to TJ to get my kids braces because I can't afford them here, dog. I'm like broke. Like, man, dog, I can't afford that shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're on our way to TJ, and I tell my kid, I just tell her, you should ask your mom to take you to the DMV, get an ID. I'm gonna be tight, that way. Look, Vanessa took Raymond, got him an ID, bam. They're good, you know what I'm saying? When we go through the border, we just show it to them. And plus, you have one, it's cool, show it to your friends, whatever. And then I didn't know she was gonna fucking text her. She texted her, bam, and her mom right away. Well, if he made time for Raymond, he's got time for you. And then she's like, his mom took him, so can my mom take me? And she got mad, Dad, and I'm like, oh fuck. It's because she's been like that with her dog. She don't talk to me like that.
What's crazy is still the years because I see my boy he goes through the same shit too, man. Like everybody was asking about like my ex, hey, what's your kid? I'm like, man, that's just like Tupac and Biggie around this one. That's the only way I can describe it. It's the only way I can describe it, man. I'm glad everybody gets older as they can. I'm like, oh shit, you know how to use a cell phone here? Like, cool, stop using your mom. Like that's how.
My daughter is 4. She FaceTimes me herself. Because I'm like, man, that's drama.
That's the one thing that I regret, dog, is that the loss of time. Because you lose so much time like that. You know what I'm saying? You lose so much, and it doesn't matter, dog. It doesn't matter because even if you're selfish about it, you go, I want to see my kid more. Well, now the mom sees him less. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody,
but
it's like I wish women were a little more reasonable with that, would go like, you know what, I'm not in a good place. I'm still hoeing around. Let him watch the fucking kids.
Yeah.
Let him watch the kids.
Exactly.
Because then at the same time, that'll make a lot of guys, dude, like really fucking focus on the
down.
kid.
Yeah.
Buckle down and go like, I'm
True,
gonna do
true.
what's best for my kids. You know what I mean?
that's true.
Because that's where I've seen for me,
Like you got homies that are like that, like fucking.
yeah, no, but I got other homies, dog, where they took that shit like legit, like motherfucking diaper bag. We got the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
I
no,
got
for
this
real.
shit.
That's my boy
That's
right
right.
here.
That's right.
Always,
dog.
for real.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
always
go like,
pulled up to my
hell
business.
yeah.
Always had his kid. Everything.
Yeah, dog.
everything straight.
Hell yeah. And it makes you a better person. And most guys, dude, want to grow. They don't want to hoe. You know what I mean? They want to go like, hey, dog, I want to get better. I want to elevate. You know what I mean? Most of the time when they meet a chick, it's because they're tired of the bullshit. You know, because they go like, man, I want to, you know, and meet the wrong chick.
Oh, fuck. That is true.
Because I think now, shit, any type of attitude or drama, it just instantly
Tolerance is lower now too.
Yeah.
Would you say as you got older, like you tolerate like that
hell
shit?
yeah.
Like,
Yes and no. Yes and no, because with a lot of
Well,
things,
I think as you get older, your patience gets better, but I think you
that's
still
what I'm working
tolerate
on.
that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on for sure.
I ain't
It's
got no
we're not all
patience for
the,
that shit.
we're not all, yeah, but we're not all the same, dog.
Oh, yeah, I know.
We don't all like the same cars. We
Yeah.
don't all
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? I mean, look at all, dude. It's I don't know. It's like everybody's got like a different situation, and there's a different paradigm shift. You know what I mean? Because there's people that are thinking things completely wrong, dog. Completely wrong, but that's good to them. You know, maybe they went through some traumatic shit, and that's right to them. You know what I mean? No, I can't get fucked.
broken people.
You know, to me, I like it. You know what I mean? Because I'm an open book.
Yeah,
And I go, you fuck me? Cool, dog. You fucked up.
For real.
Like, you burned me for how much? You stupid mother. You know what I mean? Like, god damn. And there's too many people that they show you their true colors, dog.
Yeah, for
You know what I mean? Like, let people see you at your worst, and then you're
Nah,
like,
for
oh,
real.
shit.
That's what I was gonna speak about next, man. Like, all right, we passed the relationship shit, man. Now we talk about on some man shit, like about motherfuckers that you give them the actual like side, some space out of. I'm expecting some loyalty back, some respect. I think I'm getting respect, but you had that friend that was just around hanging off of just leeching off of you or some shit like here and there, waiting to get access to the girls that you had. Every single time you fuck up with a girl, he sneaks around you, tries to pick up on like one of your little fucking like one of your little chicks, some shit like that. Like speak up on that about dudes that's just bitch assness like that, like
bitch ass.
like some snake ass shit. Like
Hey,
all
but
the
for
time.
what?
That's the fucking question. What do you gain?
But see, I think it goes back to like, this nigga wants to be me. Like, how many times have you been in a circle? You can always tell like everyone is on the equal level, and there's always one that wants like to be the leader, or like sometimes there's not a leader. Like I'm fully comfortable in my role in my circle, and I thrive in my role, and I enjoy it. I'm not trying to be anything else. And people try to get to like a group of friends and like, oh, he's getting the girls or he makes money. I want to be better. There ain't no competition if you real,
especially
homies.
if you real homies. All that's all part of your core is within your group. But nah, man, I came across people, man, that's just like ends up being bad deals, man. A lot of times I don't per se I've experienced it with females, but man, with money, like with bad business deals, I'd be like, what the fuck?
It's because some people, they don't know, they don't have the proper education that it takes for money, dog. And it's not like it's not always good to be the boss. Sometimes it's good to get taken care of.
For real.
Sometimes it's good to get taken care of, dog. Sometimes it's cool.
Sometimes it's better to know the other person. You know what I'm saying? That's in the situation.
Or know your own role. Or
you know, one simple thing. I don't know why people they duck people instead of having a conversation. Like, hey, on this day, I know I said this.
They can't be honest.
But in 2 weeks, you know, I said, but I got you.
No, but
instead of having just that little 5 minute, like people would rather just
but that's the same. But another thing is that like say like somebody's seen us together for years, all the way down the line, and something happened, and I'm like, oh shit, man, what happened? Like, oh fuck, that nigga like ended up talking to some chick that I knew, man, and fucking ended up like burning me for some shit, and he like. How can you even show your face as the person that did the dirty work? How can you even show your face to people, because you're known as being connected to that person all the time, and they be like, dang, oh man, I heard about you, man. Like,
but don't they usually just filter their way out? I mean, it's happened to me. It's happened to me where I go, because they're not really.
I said, like I don't want to say that nigga's name, but you know what I'm talking about, nigga. Fucking what's the name? Is trying to talk to Alexis and shit. Like, like I guess you would kind of say he kind of did that. Well, in that way, he kind of filtered himself out because he couldn't be. Honestly, I don't think he felt like he could show his face around the same people kind of anymore.
He has a different circle.
Yeah, he has maybe he has like a different circle. Honestly, I would say it has to be small, because I think it went from not being less males and more females, and it's just like you can kind of tell. the way it rolls like that.
But see, I don't know. I know a lot of dudes would stab a dude in the back for a female.
Oh yeah.
And I don't understand why.
I got multiple motherfuckers that did that.
I don't know
Has that ever happened to you? Like, has it happened to you guys like in your 30s? Has that ever happened to you as a grown ass man?
As a grown man?
As a grown man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who?
Oh shit, that was your 30s?
Hell yeah.
Damn, I thought that was later.
Nah, nigga, you had the lab and shit.
Oh yeah, you're right. Dang.
Yeah, real shit. And then nigga still trying to come around.
Hey, I'm sorry, nigga. Fuck, man. I'm another nigga watch this fucking podcast and shit, nigga. I'm looking at you different right now because I'm thinking about it. And then nigga follows the Instagram. I feel kind of weird about
See
that.
what I'm saying?
I didn't know. For real, I didn't know it was 30s. I thought that was like school.
Nah, hell nah.
Well, damn, that's bad.
Way after school, nigga.
Does what you told me?
2 motherfuckers, matter of fact.
Does what you told me count? Remember? When we try to hop in DMs, I say, oh,
two dudes.
Yeah.
Does that
Check
count?
this
I
out.
said that's the same thing.
2
too.
dudes, same chick.
Yeah, I would think so too. I seen for him, man. I seen like it's. I was like, that's disappointing that he seen like who he thought his group circle was. They're like, oh, these my homies. Like, damn, these niggas ain't my homies.
Oh, that's dirty,
like low key, kind of like 6'9". This nigga kind of like on some like. Yeah, like I'm like
Out of all the motherfuckers I grew up with when I was little, I only call one of them like my best friend. Type shit.
nigga, that's why I stay proud on our shit, nigga. When I say I speak about my homies, nigga, like
stay
it's
solid, dog.
Have
Yeah,
you
I go,
noticed
hey,
that-
dude, I ain't never done none of my homies dirty,
Nah,
dog.
me
I go,
neither.
hey, I hit food.
But I know you have some dudes you know and
That's
shit jump on the
okay.
shit.
Nah, but that's okay,
Yeah.
dog. Come on,
Never.
it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I wasn't in the place that I was either, so that wouldn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do it because of the respect that I would lose as a man, like as a person, as showing face. Like your homie that can't, like a lot of people that can't show face. You know what I'm saying? You go like, nah. You know, I at least want to show face. You know, I'm not gonna do somebody dirty and then hell.
I always remember. I forgive, but I don't forget.
Nah.
Like, I'm like, all right. I remember. I'm like, all right.
Nah, make it a joke, dog. You know what I mean? That's your cousin.
I get what you're saying.
Nah. But
So
some
what
niggas-
about how you treat the dude when the dude comes back and act like nothing happened?
No, you can't act like nothing happened.
Nah.
No, you
they
bring
do.
it up.
Oh, they do.
You bring it
Oh,
up.
they do.
You keep
They
it
do.
100. No.
People, I
If
get
you
you.
come around me, dog, you know that I'm gonna bring that shit up. Don't ever fucking think that I won't, dog. I'll tell you, like, oh, that was dirty. It's okay. That was dirty. You know, like that's cool. You know what I mean?
But she ain't never gonna be the same though. Like,
And that's why I see some of my homies very little.
yeah.
You know who you are.
Like I'll say what's up if they say what's up, but I don't fucking take the time to reach out. I'm like, oh shit, hey, what's up? Man?
No.
Fuck all that.
I talk to all my real homies.
Yeah, real homies for sure, for
But
sure.
what if the nigga try to address you? Like, hey, what's up? He just act like nothing ever happened.
He has.
Yeah. Act like nothing ever happened.
Because I had a homie date my baby mama for like a month before I even got with her.
Okay.
They dated for a month, but he
Okay.
was talking to another chick.
Yeah.
12 years later, like we ended up getting together, but we all were cool. But now that we have kids, and this is another 10 years after this, he's all in DMs like telling people, "Oh, I can't believe he got with my ex-girlfriend." And all
Oh
this.
my God.
I'm like, dude, you guys dated for a month, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, why? You
No, and then
like,
10 to
why
12 years
you-
But she go back to
Like, nigga,
teenage years.
I got
Honestly,
2 kids with her now. You're like, oh,
It goes back to teenage
I can't
years,
believe
I
he
bet.
did that. I'm like, nigga, that was 20 years ago.
Like, hey,
what?
fool, we both like Corvettes too, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, fool, what the hell does one thing after? Oh my God.
And then
That's
like
crazy.
he kept on trying to slide her DMs, and she kept telling
Wait, are
me,
you guys still homies?
Nah, we stopped being homies a long time ago. Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
but the fact that like even after he tried to slide her DM, she kept telling me, but I'm like, me and him been not cool, so I wasn't even tripping.
Yeah, honestly,
And then he tried to be
honestly,
like-
I'm surprised. Like, he didn't even entertain it. He was just like, he heard it.
good.
Then he
listened
tried to
it.
hit me up like, oh,
Yeah.
we and the girls want to go to movies. You and the girls to go? I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you tripping?
No,
Like,
see that I can't do.
This is what I know
No,
you've
no,
been
no.
doing.
Yeah.
This is like, don't think
No.
because I haven't addressed it, I don't know. This is what I know you've been doing. Like, you, like nigga,
Nah,
miss me with that bullshit. Like, nah, like that's
yeah,
weird.
No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, that's.
All right, this is real quick then. So, how can these dudes out here avoid this type of shit and know that their man's next to them is loyal? Like, what's pinpoint? How could they know?
I mean, you got to see him at his worst.
Yeah.
You got to, and
Yeah.
what somebody does for you, they'll do to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even with your homeboy and shit, like you see him sneaking around, you know if you know your homeboy's a dirtbag, and you know that's his style.
You do know,
But
yeah.
what's funny is I've seen the dirtbag homies settle down and be straight, dog, and their partner be opposite. Like always accusing, always this, always that. You were like, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're like, shh.
Okay. I see.
I just think
No podcast etiquette and shit.
I know. I don't know. I trust my homies, I guess.
How
I think
did-
I would
how
have.
did-
I'm a good judge of character. I would have felt that little rat in you long before I let you around my girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before I let you around my girl like that, like
Keep the circle small.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hell
I mean, but a lot of people
sure.
feel like they got to roll with the entourage all the time. They got
Nah, not too many. Not too many. Select
Causes
few.
problems.
Yeah, select
Too many
few,
problems.
dog.
a lot of
Hell
people
nah.
felt it like, okay, you might hang with your homies, but like you see your homie do something else to another homie, even though he didn't do it to you, doesn't mean that you're not supposed to remember that shit.
True.
Yeah.
Or not
You
just
know
that,
what I
dog.
mean?
I got homies that'll call me on it. That's what I like.
That's
Yeah,
I think that's how you know
yeah.
that you got your
Yeah.
real homies.
Fuck
If
yeah,
your
dog.
homies
Hey,
calling you out on
fucking
your
up.
bullshit.
Like you fucking
Yeah.
up. Don't do that.
Yeah.
shit.
Hey, even if they'll back me up in public, dog. But though you started that shit,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
those
Real shit.
and that's how you know you got the real homie.
True.
You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah.
I'll be with you on that.
So-
For real. I say I
Called
agree.
everyone out before.
Fake a fight at a bar.
See what I'm saying? What you shit, really?
Hey, trip out some food for no reason.
I'm just
Like
like
that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
we're all friends. This is what it is. I'll bring everyone in a circle. Be like, we're all friends. This is what it is. Oh well.
Yeah.
Who's mad that I told? But we're supposed to hash this shit out, and everyone.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Yeah. This and that. So this is how it is.
All right. So lastly, we'll say, who do you feel sorry for? The older dude that's say he's between 35 and 40 right now. He came out of a relationship from 10 years. He's 35 to 40 now. He's single. You feel sorry for that dude, or you feel sorry for the kid that's 21 to 25 and he don't know what to do with his life?
I say the older guy.
That's a hard one.
I say the older guy.
Who do you feel more sorry for,
There's
and
some
why?
old dudes
And why?
that had game before they got married.
This
Yeah,
time
Yeah,
is
the whole-
totally
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I feel
Yeah,
sorry- that's why I say
Hey,
I feel
the
sorry
belly
for the older
sticks
person.
out, dog.
Because the
Back
younger
hurts a little
generation,
bit.
the younger generation grew up in this
My
shit.
man,
Yeah.
my man Dan's not struggling, so
Yeah.
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 it depends on the person.
Yeah, but we're going off a majority though.
But I was say like not to throw Dan Belzerian under the fucking table and shit like that. But he still had micro games here and there, so that's why he kept his game on point. I say somebody that's totally been monogamous to his girl, not cheating or nothing like that, and then flat out, oh fuck, she dipped out and dipped the kids, nigga, and like she took the house and everything. Like fuck, like I gotta start from scratch.
Yeah.
So you start. So the kid that don't.
I still say the older guy.
Yeah.
You feel better? Yeah, think it's her. Because of what? Like why?
Because
I say-
how the dating is nowadays.
I say the younger guy.
You think the younger guy?
Yeah. Because this generation, they go both ways
Oh,
now.
yeah.
And they're all into different
think-
stuff.
I think the younger dude. I think the younger dude has a easier chance of starting from scratch versus the
Yeah.
older dude
I can see that.
because the
Yeah,
technology and
then-
everything else.
No, or not
is
just
game
that, dog.
like
I could see that, like, at your 35, 40, there's a little more experience. You know,
Yeah.
like if your chick was a hoe, you got to deal with all that shit. Like, man, this bitch been a hoe since the beginning.
Yeah.
If she was good to you, then you know what I mean. You can go like, all right, well, I fucked up or whatever.
Yeah, but especially
You know?
nowadays, it's the whole hookup culture. So
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
find
that's
that,
a trip,
to
huh?
find that one that's actually
So,
down for
hey,
you,
dude,
you see
is
how
really
many
fucking
girls-
hard.
is brought to you by HIV. Like, I get so many HIV commercials.
For
Dog.
real,
I go like,
for
holy
real.
shit. You're
I'm telling you.
fucking Marcos. I tell them, for you guys out there doing a lot of gay sex. He's like, I don't know. I'm like,
hey, where he works at, he said, man, there's a lot of younger dudes, man, to be on that buy shit.
And I don't
It's
like
crazy.
It's the
It's
new
crazy.
generation, but I'm like, that's unheard of in my era.
Hell yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in the 90s, like what?
Fuck no.
Like, what'd you say?
even if the motherfucker was gay, they wouldn't tell no one.
They wouldn't tell nobody.
Which is to each his own, but I'm like, it's worse for, like, let's say you get to about 25, whatever age you said, and you haven't hooked up with a girl. In this generation, now that everything's PC and everything's, some niggas go the other road. Some niggas go down the other road. So it's worse for them, for me, as an older straight man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Fuck that, yeah.
some of them might just give up on the nani and be like, I'm going to just go the other way.
That shit sounds painful. Like, fuck that shit. That's painful. I don't care if you like it. It's painful.
So first, I think it's worse for the young girls.
Yeah, no,
Because
fuck
if you
that.
can't catch that fish,
And there's plenty of ugly women, dog, if you like men. There's plenty. And they need love too, dog.
real.
Shit.
But the ugly women are waiting
Yeah.
for the top tier
I
type of
know,
guy,
for
and they think they
real.
deserve it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I saw that one, dog. I saw
You
the
feel me?
clips, dog.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's
No.
a trip.
Yeah.
No,
That's
no,
a
no,
trip.
no. let me tell
Paradigm
you.
shift, like a motherfucker, dog. I went like, you what?
yeah.
Like, oh no.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
that's
Nah, it's like that though.
fuck.
Alright, so shit. I guess the older dudes struggles nowadays. Then it is what it is.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. That
I
does,
don't
yeah,
know.
shit.
I see a lot of old cows bouncing
Because
back at work.
Yeah, because if you're more experienced and shit like that
I guess you
now.
get the experience, but like how most dudes? You think most dudes are the
Hey dog. At 40, if I knew then what I know now.
Exactly.
Well, guess what? I
Knowledge.
fucking know it. That was my bounce back, dog. That was my bounce back. I know it. I know if I do this will happen. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And remember what is it? The definition of insanity.
Yeah.
Is you keep doing
Keep doing the
over
same
and over.
shit.
It's
Yeah.
the same results.
Exactly. You
So-
know what I'm saying? So
Like when we were growing up, like how many people did you know by the time we were like 24, 25 that were still virgins?
Not really.
There's a lot of
I mean, I'm not saying there's not a lot.
Yeah, now.
No.
Yeah, true.
There is.
why? I don't know. I don't have social media, dog.
Hey, man, that shit's all over the
there's a
internet,
lot
man.
of
Like
youngsters
they say all the time. What it's 1 out of 3 dudes.
Yeah.
I know
One out of
for
3
a
dudes
fact,
that's been
there's a
sexless
guy
for a year.
I work with.
No.
Either a virgin or
Yeah.
just sexless for a year.
I know.
Between the ages of, what was it, like 25 and 35 or something like that? 25, 30?
I said it's
some shit
18 to
like
30. 18 to 30.
I know a dude that's like 26 that he was still virgin. So I'm like,
Damn.
yo.
See, that's how
I'm like,
that's how I know
yo.
I'm ahead of the game, dog. look, I'm gonna tell you, experience counts, dog. Experience counts. Cause look, my homeboy, him and his chick finally split. I was like, fuck, dude. I felt bad because I wanted them to raise a kid together. You know what I mean? I wanted to see that, and I was like, ah, fuck. But when I saw him, like at his coolest, you know what I mean? I went like, dude, I'm a go get laid. You know what I'm saying?
How long did it take him though?
Quick, dog.
Yeah?
Quick. I didn't let that shit go.
He's our age or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
dog.
I'm surprised. I'm shocked. How's out to him?
Hey,
I see
fool.
dudes struggle, like struggle.
I had to pay for it.
Shout out,
dog.
Shout out to the piggy bank.
Hey, dog. Hey, cheaper than the $1,500 tab at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking shout out to American Express.
Shout out to the true homies out there.
For real. Like, I was like, not on my watch.
Yeah.
Not on my watch. You know.
So do you think that the dudes that are out there tricking for the puss might as well just go pay for the puss and stop tricking?
Maybe not your first time, dog.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fall in love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, make it one you can regret.
Okay. Hold on. Let me slide this in here.
There's plenty of ugly women.
At what age is it okay and expected? Like, oh, okay, man, you pay for massage, you pay for this, you pay for
What
that.
age?
At what age is it okay? Like they
Like, okay, I
like
get
they
it.
ain't gonna knock you for it. Like, oh, then you gotta pay for some pussy.
What if it's not based on age or based on looks?
Okay.
I think I
There's
wouldn't knock
there's
an
some
ugly dude. If I
ugly-
literally
there's
know
some
you're not
ugly-
ugly, I'm like, okay, I ain't tripping. Like,
There's some ugly niggas that need to go pay for it.
Understandable.
Like,
Understandable.
But at that
For sure.
at that point right
Even
there,
if you try, you know,
But it's like if you don't apply yourself, dog, you never know what women are
Yeah.
into,
But see-
dog. You apply yourself 100% of the time. You just go like, all right, apply. You know,
but the
look your best.
fear of rejection is
So
what people
what?
can't get out their
It
head.
gets easier. It
People don't
gets
understand.
easier,
People-
dog.
people- man, you tell people that they don't believe
I've
you.
seen-
Fool, go to a town where nobody knows you.
True.
Right? Fuck it, go to Orange County, dog. Like go hit on some drunk white women, dog. Just let it happen and you know what I'm saying? See where it goes. And if it doesn't go to shit, well, you know, it's better than where you started.
But
Get
it sounds good, but
get
people
some in and
not
out and
wanna
you're good.
put that first foot to just
Do
get in
it.
the car and go.
Do it, dog, because tomorrow is never promised. Tomorrow's never
That is
I've
promised.
seen guys that are ugly with mouthpieces go in the
yeah.
fucking bar and like
Yeah.
come out like no way, like he pulled that.
Yeah.
Like, got a pretty girl smile. You just gotta get used to
Yeah.
being sociable, but some people just don't have this.
Or be yourself. A lot of the time you can be yourself. You can be shy, but when it comes to you, take it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
a lot of dudes,
shit.
I think that's another thing too. Like guys miss up on the opportunity. Like I've been with people and I'm like, hey, you didn't see her flirting with you? Oh, she was flirting with me.
Yeah.
Like, man,
What the fuck? Like you missed that? Like,
yeah.
But it's hard when someone's doing it for the first time. How do you explain to them how to like?
Oh, you gotta
Or
talk
what
them through
signs
it.
to catch,
They
all
are
that
greenhorns.
shit.
They're my brother told me once. He told me about my kids, but I apply it to the younger generation.
Yeah.
They're greenhorns and they must be taught.
Yeah.
So you got to as the older homie, you got to put them up on game.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And go like you go forth and play this game. You know what I mean? You go forth and you take it as it comes. Rejection's part of it. Who cares? You know, it happens to us. Happens to everybody.
It's the rejection that can't.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm not
The-
everyone's
I mean,
type.
I know we feel it. I think they just like.
Hey, I am an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying? That's some people like Arrowhead.
Shout out to Aaron.
Oh shit.
But no, but be yourself, dog. Be yourself. You don't have to be gay, dog. You don't have. You be. You
Oh,
don't have
these
to.
motherfuckers.
You
that-
be.
He-
You
he's
be.
sitting here telling me that these dudes talking about they went to a story and this dude hooked up with this dude. I was like, wait, what?
No,
What the fuck?
you don't gotta do that, dog.
Like, come
you don't
on,
gotta.
man.
Because chicks don't like that shit either.
I'm telling
they don't
you.
like that shit either.
We just had a podcast about that shit.
They like to be curious about each other. That's cool. That
We
those
just
are
asked
those
the girls
are
about
called,
that shit on the
We asked a
podcast.
girl with that
You tell
shit.
that-
And she
you
was
tell-
like, "Nah, I wouldn't."
Yeah,
fuck
she's
with a
like,
dude that.
she's like,
to the
fucking with a dude that
greenhorns.
fucking another dude, like,
I don't get it.
No. To the greenhorns, they're bar sexuals, okay? The chicks are bar sexuals. That's cool. That's cool. You let them have it. It's fun. It's okay. You know, but dudes, don't do that. You're going to regret it. Though. You're gonna go like, fuck, you know? And then to those two guys that did it because they told their chicks, like you do it and we'll do it. And that shit, really happened. Love you, dog. You fools will forever be gay. I will know it. I don't care how many children you have and how old they are.
Man.
You know, when your son goes to raves, I wonder.
you know anybody that's actually fucking like experienced this shit?
Yes.
Try to say that they're not gay?
No. They said they're not gay. They're not gay. They got wives, kids, baby mamas, problems.
Yeah.
All kinds of problems. Hell yeah.
So he sucked my dick. I didn't suck
No.
his dick.
It was. No. It was teenagers. There's teenagers.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
What is it? Or what's the other one? I was hooking up a homie. It's not gay. I was just hooking up a homie.
What the shit?
No, they were drunk teenagers, and they went like they were trying to get their chicks to kiss. So they said, "Fuck it," you know. They like,
If you guys kiss, we'll kiss type of shit.
and the fucking bitches didn't do it. That's fucked up. I went like, nah, they could have done it because they probably did it when they weren't looking.
Yeah.
They
You know what I
probably
mean?
waited for them to be like,
Yeah, that's it.
They just wanted to see if the two dudes were gonna do like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're gay."
Like that, and then they wanted to hold it over them. You know what I mean? But it's like we know he's gay. It's a non.
Oh man.
Like fuck. Hey, real talk. The one homie
shit.
one homie, he's still with the chick. He's still with the chick. Yeah, he's still with the chick. They got 3 kids together. Like they're doing it.
Every time they get in an argument, she's
The
like,
other homie. The other homie. I thought it would be funny to send him a gay subscription to his house. We had subscriptions. Remember we had Buttman magazine?
Yeah.
You remember Buttman
I
magazine?
remember that, yeah.
Hey, so that shit was $15, Dick. It took us 2 hours back then. You had to work for $7.50
Damn,
an
man.
hour.
The kids don't even know this. Struggle.
Yeah, dog. You had to work for 2 hours to have a magazine to look at ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was nice. And it was nice. Yeah, but anyways, I got off subject. What was it?
The subscription shit that you say.
Oh, so you know they always have all the little subscriptions in there for
the
Hustler
cards
and
and
shit like
it's
that. Thought it would be funny. We had a little money. You know, we were kids, but you had a little money because you worked. You worked.
yeah.
You worked. You made money. You paid your mom a little rent, so she'd let you, you know,
Exactly,
do what you
yeah.
want.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And I thought it'd be funny. I think the subscription was $59.
"Damn."
Right. Little did I know that his dad was senior and he was junior.
Oh,
I did the same shit to my homeboy.
Parents got a divorce.
Oh no!
Shit.
For real?
Yeah, I hope it wasn't because of that. I hope it wasn't because of that. I hope it wasn't because if I could go back in time, that's one thing I would change. Like I go, Dick, don't do it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
shit.
knew it,
Yeah.
John. Oh my God, I can't say.
That's bad.
He's in Mexico. He moved to Mexico. How weird is that? He moved to Mexico, but he lives in Mexico, but he works like on this side makes a buttload of money, and I'm sure he lives like a fucking king.
Okay, hell yeah.
But somehow,
Hell yeah,
but it's kind of far. Like I don't like I love Mexico, dog. I love going and shit like that. But in and out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? In and out.
Not to live.
I would if I was running from the cops or something. Yeah, if I was if I was running, or if I wanted to retire, dog, and I wanted to, it's just so nice. Like you can get so much, like
so much more.
Except that if you want to do it, you do it now, because I've seen in a year's period, I've seen the dollar, how it's devaluated.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Go Brandon. That's what tripped me out. Okay. How quickly I found out that I'm not for politics, that I'm for everybody, dog. Yeah. How quick we forgot. Yeah. It's like a bad, like, who were we thinking we knew politics? Who were we, dog? Because because we went like, oh shit. Like, I got some friends one way, I got other friends the other way, and then I've seen them switch. Yeah. Where I go, you seem like my homeboy that's got a doctorate in law, okay, the smartest person that I possibly knew. I've seen him tell me some dumb shit. Where I went like, I almost want to pull out my diploma from my continuation school in citrus, right? I want to pull that out and like, hey, but I lost that in the divorce. Did you lose all your shit?
Nah.
Did you lose all your shit?
I gave whatever I didn't want. Like I just gave it.
No, because I lost everything, Chris. That's the only part that I go like, man, I wish I had. I wish I had the pictures or like anything. My
smaller shit.
Get my fucking CDs. The CD, dog. If it belongs to me,
let me have my shit,
dude. You can never be right unless you do that. That's what a lot of people don't see that.
For real.
Like, dog, it's in the Bible, dog. You have to. Yeah. You have to do that. To like, I had one homeboy where like, oh, God bless this man, dog. His ex, I think he owed her some back child support, and she was going through something. He's always been like cool with her and shit like that, like cooler than I would have been. Fuck that. But she ended up forgiving like his child support. Oh, because she wanted to be right with God. She still hated him. Like she still can't. Like they're amicable kind of. But she's all, I can't be right with God and do this. And I went like, you're right, because you cannot.
That's rare.
You can't. No. But you have to take. It's because you have to take whatever's coming. I want whatever I have coming, even if I walk outside and I get hit by a brick. You know what I mean? I want whatever I have coming. I want it. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. But that's the saying. You own up to shit. You take accountability for your shit your whole life.
100%. Yeah. And but then that's how you get to learn your lesson. Sure. That's the biggest thing. Like to young people, that's the biggest thing that I want to say. Like that's how you get to learn your lesson. Like even if you fail. It doesn't matter. You learned a lesson. It's okay. It's all right. Get back up. That's even better.
It's not a loss. It's a lesson.
Yeah. Tell me about it. My whole life's been like that. Full of it. Full of just that. Yeah.
That's what's up. Man, shit. For the most part, that shit wraps it up. Man, shout your shit out. Shout your shit out, man. We gonna get you lit up. Don't even trip.
Oh, okay. Well, I work for a beautiful lady named Vanessa. She works over at this place called West Coast Tent, right? Check us out at West Coast Tent on Instagram. I think it's West_Coast_Tent.
Yeah, don't even trip. I'll put the tag up under it, man. Stop in. Good quality work, man. My man, he does all of my cars, man. It don't even matter if it's just my little beater or whatever the fuck it is. My man does all my cars.
The type of cars this man, it's funny. It's funny because he'll show up in nothing, like the ugliest thing.
And I'll still want that shit tinted.
He'll tint it, dog. Tint it all. The nicest whips I've ever seen. Hey, you're the only guy I knew with the NSX, dog. Hey. From like that's it. That's back in the days, dog. But it is what it is. It is,
good days.
Crazy shit. Yeah. not even. You think about it.
So you tore a Band-Aid off.
Honestly, I look back now, I'm like, man, the way I work now, honestly, like, even though per se, you probably say if you got to count my bank account, I probably had more back then, but now I'm more happier now. Like the way I flow my business and I run my business is way better now.
Because you learn the experience.
True.
The experience. That's why. I mean, man, that was gonna go back to the same thing. I mean, who's it worse for? But not knowing what you know now.
The experience, like you said.
Yeah, and I've seen you in a better place. Lessons. I like now. This is the best place. I mean, it's the best place I'd want to be. Yeah. You never did this before. You know what I mean? I'm like, man.
Nah, the adventure's no good.
Beautiful things.
For sure. Thanks for stopping in, showing the love though.
Yeah,
appreciate you. And BBC, we out.
Yep.